Welcome back to Miss Liv's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make mini protein donuts that taste pretty damn good if I do say so myself. In each mini donut it has 1 fat, 10 carb, and 8 protein. What could get better than that? I'm just a lady out here that loves to make tasty and nice looking foods. Right now I am on a little bit of a calorie restriction, so these recipes that I've been posting lately have been the lower calorie ones, and then once my calorie intake starts to increase, that's when we will get even more creative and even more tasty foods on the channel. So let's get into it. To start us off, I have all my dry ingredients all ready to go. You're going to mix them all up. I have 120 grams of self-rising flour, 60 grams of Rocky Road protein. You can use any chocolate flavor, 35 grams of cocoa, and 8 grams of Splenda. And preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour them all into a big bowl and give it a good stir. We're going to add 280 grams of plain Greek yogurt, and again, give it a nice good stir until it's all mixed in together. I added a little bit of extra water, a little bit at a time, just to get it to mix better. I use a silicone donut tray that I purchased on Amazon, but you can also make them into small ball shapes to make Timbits if you don't have a tray. Make sure to spray your tray with cooking spray to avoid any sticking. I use roughly a tablespoon for each donut, which this recipe makes approximately 12 donuts in total. And then I just press it down gently into the donut tray. I sprinkle a little extra flour on top just to give it a nice good look and to make sure that it is gonna cook properly and evenly. Just to give it a nice pretty look on the bottom. I run cold water on a little spoon and then I go ahead and pat it to the shape I want. When you do cook these mini donuts, it typically doesn't change its shape, so you want to make it look the way you want it to look for the finished product. Once you're done that, I put it on a cookie sheet just to make it easy to take it in and out of the oven. And I cook it for approximately 13 minutes, but that will differ depending on your oven. I like to store the leftover dough in a container in either the fridge or freezer and make them fresh whenever I want them next. Our final step is the icing. I mix together 60 grams of the 0-calorie icing sugar and 10 grams of almond milk. I have started to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla and 5 grams of vanilla whey protein powder to my icing and find that it is even more tasty. I also use either almond milk or Fairlife 0% vanilla milk. And then you're going to give it a good mix. I like to use a knife just because it gets all the little portions there any clumps out of the icing. And as you can see, it's a nice texture there. And this is my favorite part. You're gonna take your tray and just flip it, and it comes out very easy out of the silicone donut tray. And then this is where you get creative. You can either just plop the icing down onto the donut, or you can put it in a little baggie like I do to make it look nice and fancy, to put some lines of icing onto your donuts. Okay. What is your review on the look of it?
Oh, it looks like a 9 out of 10. This is beautiful.
Obviously it's very proteiny, but
Icing has nice texture.
I could also put protein in the icing for the future to make it more vanilla-y. More vanilla.
Maybe. It tastes like a slightly chewier than normal, lasts longer in your mouth, but tastes like a Timbit.
Like the chocolate Timbits?
Yeah. Tastes like a slightly blander, slightly drier.
Like if you had a glass of milk, it'd be
delish. I give it a 7.75 out of 10.
And how many weeks out are you? Because that kind of
9
comes
weeks out.
9 weeks out. So if you are deeper in prep, like let's say 3 weeks out.
I give it an 8.5.
Okay. Pretty good. Thank you. And that's a wrap on our mini protein donuts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if you agree with my husband's review, and if you want me to try or post any new recipes that would benefit you. Also put that in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do whatever YouTube does, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.